And hi there, Shutterbugs. It's Paul here again on my journey to Guru in GuruShots. This is, wow, talk about a fun, addictive game, they call it. But there's so much to learn, so much to be inspired by. This has really been upping my photographic game, and I love it so much. Like most games, I believe, there's learning to be had in all of them. And this one is definitely one of those. Okay, let's take a bit of a run through quickly what I've been up to. I'm still at expert level. Yeah, getting plenty of all-stars and got a top 30% last night, but still no top 10% and still no Guru's pick. So I still have a fair way to go. Looking for inspiration here, I thought we'd start with the open challenges that I haven't actually partaken of yet. I can't wait for this one, the photo nobody liked. I'll jump into that soon. And trees, I've got a few good ones I've taken in graveyards and out and about. Hopefully I'll have 4. This is a 4-shot challenge. And animals, funny expressions. Just haven't really done any animal shoots. I'm thinking of trying to crash a couple of like dog get-togethers and maybe some pet shops around the place and see what I can capture there. But that'll probably be a while building a decent portfolio. Textiles and fabrics, lovely again. Yeah, fairly open. The orange and teal film look. This is where you can really jump in and tell some stories with the shots, giving it maybe a bit of a LUT, the lookup table, that yeah gives this orange and teal look if you don't already have that in the natural shot. Time, you think I'd jump straight into this, being a bit big Hoovian, but yeah, still trying to get together some decent shots. We'll see how we go. White on white. Oh, there are so many beautiful photographs that fall into this. I think London just had the, I think it was called Mostly White exhibition. And yeah, some of those are just phenomenal. I really need to work on how to get that clear, crisp whiteness, especially with natural light. I can see how it's easy with studios. Nature in black and white, boats and ships. These are all things I could be out capturing. I live on a harbour, I should have more of these. Laughing out loud, again, interacting with people, getting those great emotions flowing. Those real shots that just happen to be in the right time, captured usually by chance, but still, yeah, none that I really have. I've been taking mainly static stuff, so something else that I can move towards, yeah, capturing a lot of activity and movement out there. People holding stuff, again, fairly open, interesting challenge. Home sweet home, amazing insects. Just look at the inspiration you can get from this, the ideas of, wow, what I could go out and photograph, or maybe how I could photograph it. I've set a custom setting for monochrome now on my 5D Mark IV, and yeah, look forward to getting into that. Did the first high dynamic range shots last night, which, yeah, I can't wait to see how they come together in post-production. And yeah, doing a few more close-ups, musical instruments, all those bits and pieces, all inspired by GuruShots. Who Let the Dogs Out? Again, perfect one for pets. Halloween, I'm guessing lots of countries are flooded with a Halloween activity. And then the ongoing newbie of the month for any new person. Guessing it's maybe hosted by a different guru every month. But yeah, that's a fun one to get involved in as well. Goes the entire month, obviously. All right, let's see where I'm up to here with my current challenges, and let's dig around to some of the actual images rather than just the themes. Living in Our Times is about to wrap up, and I just jumped in and voted, but let's have a quick look through. This is a beautiful open one, just looking at technology and architecture and the state of our world, and yeah, what it allows us to do, the goods, the bads. There have been some fantastic, almost like political and social statements come through with a simple shot. A lot of it around kids using technology, but yeah, lots of other great ones as well. You know, the option for travel, modern architecture, yeah, where we are with aviation, just even some simple urban scenes. You know, the size of cities at the moment, all captured beautifully here. Again, from all around the world. There's plenty, not just showing the the rich big cities, but also showing a lot of the poverty that exists and those that are yeah, living hand to mouth. There's some wonderful even leisure time shots, just showing that yeah, we now have a good bit of time for leisure. It's actually part of most of our routines. Yeah, technology stuff, consumerism, infrastructure, it's all here. Cool little kids shots there. Yeah, the options that we have, the multiculturalism, you name it. It's a great, great open shot. So yeah, just trying to capture what it means to be living in our time. It's not always just images, but sometimes amazing emotions have come through in some of these as well. Capturing the people and how they act and react in these times. So that's a great one there, living in our times. Yeah, it's blown me away as a challenge. And I, again, simply went for a simple static one I did on the 5D, which is my Rode microphone, which I'm recording on at the moment, and just with a techie kind of screenshot behind it. Not mind-blowing, and that's kind of shown in the elite level. But yeah, time is out there. We've got to choose where we funnel our efforts as well. So orange everywhere. Let's have a delve into this. Amazing colors, so many different subjects. Let's get in here from fire. I love when people can capture fire interestingly and well, and that's definitely one of them. Yeah, the macros again, beautiful there. Plenty of monk shots out there. Living in our times, that challenge had a lot of monks that were using technology as well, which is an interesting, I suppose, contradiction almost, or unexpected turn. Beautiful sunsets there, some great flowers. I love this one. The Buddha and the light just in the perfect spot. Yeah, some subtle orange there as well. So it's just overwhelming color. Pretty well monochrome with just a few little breaks of the black there. Yeah, spectacularly done. Things to aim for, things to look out for when everything's just that one color, whatever it might be. What we got here? It's kind of interesting, more brown than orange, but yeah, I'll give it a great shot there of a leopard. Beautifully done. The monk procession for probably their alms, ALMS, of an afternoon. Now what else have we got here? Beautiful oranges, bit of fruit, nicely taken actually. I like that, pineapple and some sort of citrus. Yep, it's pumpkin time at the moment, pumpkins everywhere. That's a pretty good one. Just nicely, the good old hot air balloon. Yeah, just the red or blondie brown hair. I love it. So many gorgeous shots. That's a really good portrait shot there. Orange on both. Must have been their coordinated day. Okay, so here we go. Lots of flowers, lots of sunsets. But yeah, then the odd sort of standout of something just different. You know, you couldn't stage that if you tried. Not easily. But yeah, the jacket, the umbrella, and the signage, all similar colors. So yeah, so much to choose from here. Just picking a color and going out and trying to capture as much of that color as you can, or just going for a day where you try and capture every color of the rainbow. A bit of fun. And talking of singular colors, here's the monochrome in color. Let's see what we've got here. I put my yellow snail up, the snail statue. We've got beautiful pink there. It's a gorgeous one whole wall. It looks like a curtain, and that's the curtain blind controls. Wow, okay, it's just kind of some sort of statue maybe, and the blueness of it. Plenty of flowers there. Stage lights come up with blue. Reds, it's interesting blue there as well. It's surprised how many people still put black and white up here, even though it's monochrome in color. Yeah, so again, the orange looks like some sort of flags. Got some nice stuff, some blue coming through here in the water. Looks like just the water container. Now that is spectacular. Nah, gorgeous. I wonder if it's a real shot or a highly post. Yeah, wow, just kind of the almost a haze or probably a filter in post there, but still looking great. Nicely captured. Just that one little element that makes it stand out and different. Someone's etched their name or their initials into that, making a cute dog even cuter, peeking through the curtains there by the looks of it, or the door. If we're looking for pure monochrome, let's dig around. That's a great shot though. Okay, there are the sabots, the shoes. A simple zipper, gorgeously done, great lighting. That reflection, that's almost, yeah, sci-fi to the max, but yeah, it looks like it's all been captured in one shot. Alrighty, so some green there. So again, the color, all the colors of the spectrum open, but just capturing that one singular color. Not as easy as you think, really. Takes a little bit of work to find a space and a subject that can deal with just one color, or that is just one color. Hovering at the elite level on quite a few of these. This is the blue hour, which I was really looking forward to. That hour just after the sun sets, and you get this beautiful blue. A few people have tried doctoring the photos, which is kind of interesting because you can see the buildings or the subject are definitely in daylight, and then they've selected the sky and tried to make it this blue or this gradient kind of color coming through. But yeah, you really tell it's a daylight shot that's been doctored. This blue hour, I'm guessing, should normally have lights of the city especially, or any vehicles on. So yeah, this is a nice simple gradient showing that. Let's see if we've got some others. This is probably the blue hour there, but a basic screenshot, not really high res. Again, they've taken the idea of blue. I'm not sure if there's any actual blue sky in there. And this is, yeah, again, perfect here, gorgeous silhouettes. This amazing gradient of deep, rich blue as the sun's already set across the horizon. It's a great time. I was playing with that last night with my HDR. Just took a building or two buildings, a big screen, the back of a big screen anyway, and a nearby theatre. I had to make sure people were away from it, and there's big buildings in the background as well, skyscrapers, so I got a lot of this beautiful blue coming through as well. I'll share that in an upcoming video, see how we go. Alrighty, so it's probably a bit later than the blue hour, but still quite lovely. Yeah, a lot of light flooding through there, but makes for nice reflection. This is really, really subtle. I love it. It's a great, great color. Definitely not after sunset. What do we got here? Probably interesting shot out of what looks like an aircraft. Back entry. Alrighty, here we've got someone writing a name, but it's at that right time of night. Gorgeously done. I wonder if that's a composite. We'll see. So here again, oh, what lovely yellows have come through there. Again, almost working towards the vanishing point almost, but it seems like it's not because it's going a different direction. But yeah, that's quite a special image. I like it. Great color coming through and that perfect blue hour time of night. Same there, same there. It's probably through the day, and they've just tried to make that a bit of a darker hue of blue. What else have we got? Let's see if we get one or two more good ones. I'm guessing that maybe is. That's catching that sea mist as well from a longer exposure. Wow, it's nice kind of ruralish towns by the looks of it. And yeah, that perfect time of day again. And same here. All right. So it's the blue hour. Lots of landscape, more trying to capture color and the color of the night sky, but made all that better when there is a good subject in there as well. Excuse me, a little burp there. All right, starts with O. Let's vote this one in. I've got the Opera House there. It doesn't seem to be capturing people's attention because mainly it's oceans, owls, and orchids. A couple of oxens. Looks like there's an obelisk coming up. That's a nice shot there as well. A really dirty, wet, matted owl. Not looking impressed at all. Yeah, I'm not sure about those. A little off center. Orange maybe for the monks, beginning with O. The oxen, that's a nice black and white shot. That's probably the last shot the photographer took before getting skewered on the end of those horns. Yep, always got to play it safe out there when you're taking photos. It's a dangerous, dangerous vocation and profession. Okay, yeah, not bad orchids there. An ocean, interesting use of open space there, and just the little defining subject and defining landscape down the bottom. It's nicely done. Kind of imbalanced balance. An orangutan having a good old time there, playing with a stick. Probably ready to take over the world soon. Now what's this, an Oldsmobile or an old car or something? It's definitely not GMC. Something different there. Oysters, yeah, pretty good shot. I'm not sure what that's called in whatever language that's in, but a good shot there. So onion, lenses, otters could be better. Yeah, it's a nice otter. Openers, can openers, yeah, good thought. Good thought. Simply picking a single letter and seeing what you can find to take a photo that definitely speaks that letter is a tricky one. I've tried doing it around the home with a few of these, and just the local environment. And again, it's a bit of a challenge at times. Great surfer shot in the ocean, nicely done. Probably not much care taken with that photo, just a quick snap, and an owl in action, in flight. Shutter speed, just allowing that little bit of motion blur while the subject's face is almost perfectly in focus and center. It's a great shot. A rare one as well. Alrighty, let's dig on to that. Starting with O, just choosing one of the letters, and there's always something lined up in GuruShots with the next letter in the alphabet, it seems. And there's always different numbers of subjects in the screen, odds, evens, ones, two, threes. It makes for interesting focus. Hopefully this does well. My leather shot here, amazing black and white. Actually, like I said, set to monochrome to try and find some amazing black and whites where you might get this simple blocks of white with simple blocks of black in the background, or some sort of contrasting grayscale. Here again, light just absolutely flooding through at the end, but everything here in beautiful focus and clarity. So gorgeously done. Beautiful, sexy model. Black and white in the hat. Enough different shades of black and white in the background, dark there, white skin. All adds up to that perfect contrast for a great black and white photo. Now this here looks like an eye. Is it peeping through? Let's have a close-up of that. It's got me to stop and think twice, so that's probably already a pretty good photo. Oh no, hands. Looks like it's, nope, okay, there's hands on the side of a face. So it looks like her hands on the side of her face running sideways, and then some sort of quilt or carpet or something here. That's just using the shadows spectacularly. It's almost like 3 layers of story that you need to unwind and twist and turn your head around to get the idea of where the shot is and what they're trying to capture. It's an okay one. I love this punk rocker. Go the mohawk. It's looking great. Great tone there, great skin tone. Background all out of focus, so the subject just really pops. Or punks in this case, not pop. Alrighty, what do we got? Okay, slightly longer exposure to capture that streaming water as it rolls in over the rocks on a coast somewhere. And we've got a great definition here. Every piece of life captured in the skin tones, in the what are they called? Wrinkles. Wrinkles in time. Nice one here again, black hair, bright white face. It makes for good contrast, which isn't necessary, but it's pretty good. It's a kind of interesting studio shot, maybe. A shot just captured with some natural light around the place. I think that's got a lot of post in it and kind of blurs it out for me. Not that amazing, cute little baby. Can't go wrong there. Interesting macro shot here. A lot of sun coming in. That's obviously the way the sun is because the flower's facing that way. The photographer's gone to capture the dark side of the flower. And just again makes for great contrast, which I think is a real great technique in black and white photography. Definitely worth checking out. Daddy Son's first hero. So again, one back, one face. It's great, great subject placement. Just beautiful going places down the road together. Tells a story by itself. So here we've got some blonde hair, some dark underwear, lingerie, and then the white skin with the looks like a forest in the background. Again, beautiful contrast. A simple one here with the lightning striking through. Again, lots of the one color, and then contrasted heavily with the other. I think it's a great technique. It's not the only technique, obviously, but it's a great one to focus on. Here you've got maybe the opposite, where you've got lots of little bits of speckles of black and then lots of lighter areas. And yeah, still makes for a great shot. Alrighty, let's dig into maybe one more. As we're done, I should have taken note of the time. Let me just do this quickly. Been recording for 20 minutes. Oh, no. Okay, let's give it another 5 minutes or so. And let's look at, photo cliches. Yeah, photo cliches are fun. And then we might duck into the album covers, which is just looking for square photographs. So photo cliches, let's have a quick vote in on here. So this again was pretty brutal. The guru that put this up was pretty well calling out everything everyone does as a bit of a cliche, and that's a fair call. We tend towards those when we see something that works well, and we just do incremental differences. So yeah, doing those light streams in the evening in the low light conditions. Again, beautifully done, so much volume. Yeah, great vibrant colors. Definitely locks on bridges and stacked rocks are cliches that the guru called out for this one. Pens and pencils, yeah, butterflies, flowers, flower macros, they're all very cliched, but again, they can still be done wonderfully, and they can also address the challenge. So here they've taken, this looks like a lot of post-production work. Yeah, globes of that shot, slightly bent, done in different ways. Yeah, interesting effect. I like it. Bit of work put in there as well. Plenty of locomotive shots and flower macros. But again, these are not just cliches, but wonderfully taken. Yeah, you can see when something's done really well and when something's not so well. Now these umbrellas, I guess they're all around the world. Maybe they're just in a few places. But people seem to love those shots, the color that comes through it. Photos of the cameras. Yeah, see, I wouldn't call that a cliche. It's pretty cool. Bit of fun. Yeah, close-up of a lake. These spiral stairwells, definitely another cliche, as are the night sky. Taken millions and millions of times and just need to be done a little bit differently. Yeah, I like that. It's a great shot. Wouldn't call it a cliche though, but it's beautifully done. Leaf in the water, pencils up close, stacked rocks, all things we've seen a million times. Water droplets, yep. Birds, yeah, the old close-up of the wine. The clouds from above, the lightning, stacked rocks. That's a bit different though. These are still beautiful shots, even if they have been done time and time again. Gorgeous little baby shot. Locks on a bridge somewhere. Probably Amsterdam by the looks of it. Yeah, so there you go. They can be cliches, but still done beautifully. Still stand out and still mean something to the photographer as well, which is probably the most important thing. Something you can be proud of and something you maybe are pushed to get, something that you pushed your own abilities. So let's look at this album covers now. This is a fun one that just popped up. It's a quick challenge, so one image, and it's got about 3 days on the clock, I think. And they're looking for something that is a square photograph, and again would really pop off or really grab your attention, jump out of an album cover. So this is pretty cool, and they've welcomed post-production as well, so composites where they might have a few different images blended into the one, but this is just spectacular. I'm guessing, yeah, again, a lot of post-production, that high contrast, it's gone into that, but yeah, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Little person on a stand-up paddleboard there, or some sort of canoe. Yeah, that's another great one. Jumps out there. Great photos there, but not too sure. Okay, it's probably a metal band or a. So that's definitely a metal band. Okay, some hardcore rock there. Bit of a heavy filter on that one, but again, this is kind of what's called for. Something a little more artistic. Something that jumps out, but just looking at that square one-to-one dimensions as well. So wow, okay, so it's a great angle on that camel, a dromedary of some type. In keeping with Halloween and the times, a bit blurry. Again, that'll make a great album cover. Maybe old school rock. Not even sure what that is, but I like it. Kind of metallic, kind of fabricy. So yeah, I wonder how much of this is straight up images and how much is photoshopping to make it jump. Wow, it has elements of make it look like it is actually real. Divots in a metal maybe. But cool stuff. And yeah, such again, another great album cover. Maybe a cool lovey-dovey family one. Great view from above as a ladder goes down. Again, could be composite, could be a actual shot, amazingly done, whatever it is. Yeah, so again, the people in there, beautiful lighting. It's just anything people like, but something that would make a great album cover. Yeah, it's maybe something folksy, bit of indie rock maybe. Yeah, I can see those on different album covers. Lost in the Sky, beautifully done. Oh, another gorgeous one. So yeah, phenomenal to see some of the creativity that comes through, the inspiration, when you just maybe think about changing those dimensions. Really focus more on the subject, often dead center, close up, singular story. Yeah, gorgeously done. Wow. Okay, so I think we might call that a go for today. So get in there if you haven't discovered GuruShots yet. Haven't been addicted to the to the challenges, to the inspiration. Then yeah, please jump on in. It's an amazing platform. And yeah, if you're not interested in that, at least get out and be inspired. Take some more shots. So take some great shots, and I look forward to seeing you again on the next video. Hopefully, again, focusing each and every day. Okay, bye for now.